everybody, this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat, and I'm here today with some more Christmas tags, and some of them will have been familiar to you because I've done something similar in past tags, but there's one that's new and it's a bag topper, and I'm excited to share it with you. So I'll be back in 1 second to share the first tag. Alright everybody, this is my first tag. This is a die that I purchased special. It was something they did a year or so ago on AliExpress, where they made these dies into Biggs dies. And so I purchased this from it, but I think I've seen one that's a wafer thin die. If I can find it, I will link it for you. I absolutely love this. I use glitter felt for his beard and mustache, glitter felt here for the brim of his hat, faux leather from Hobby Lobby for his hat. Now here's where I wish I'd had a black pom-pom, because I think it would have been better, but I didn't have any black. But I'm going to try to get some before I make more of these, because I'm definitely going to make more of these tags to use for Christmas, because I just think he is adorable. Now the only thing about this die is that it does not come with eyes. So what I did was I found a raindrop on my Cricut, and I just shrunk it down to the size I needed and cut out a whole bunch of them on a sheet of black paper. I've got a little container full of them that I used last year for this die and for some bears that I was making for Christmas tags. So I just pulled a set of them out. I used my micron pen to do the eyelashes. I used my black and white pan pastels for the eyes, along with my .10 jelly roll pen for the white highlights on the little dots and the white at the bottom of his eyes right there. And just a snowflake from my stash, a cross stitch die that I have in my stash, and then my to and from my retired dynamic set. And this is my first tag for this set, and I'll be back in 1 second to share the next one with you. Alright everybody, here is my next tag. I used Memento Ladybug ink for my to and from here. I turned the candy cane into a shaker with little white seed beads, and I used red foam for the, to make it thick enough so that there would be room for the seed beads to shake around. It doesn't make a lot of noise. I think if I had added some micro beads in there, I might have had a little better luck getting some noise from my shaker, but I still think it's cute. I use this ribbon boutique die or ribbon from Hobby Lobby. It's the red and white, and they also have a red and cream. And I used it for the little bow here that I made. And it already has a hole in this die right here for you to hang, your tag from, but I didn't want to. I wanted it to go straight down onto a package, and I realized I didn't put any tape on here, so I'm going to have to. And so I used my bow to cover up the hole, and so that you couldn't see that, because I didn't want that sticking out, glaringly obvious that it was meant to hang. And so this way you can't see the hole, and it adds to the red and white of the tag. So I was really happy with that, and I like how it turned out. I don't know why I've been using all black ink for my to and from. It didn't even occur to me to use red and green until yesterday. So hopefully now I'll whip out my red and green inks and actually use them for the to and froms more often, because I think it really looks cute on there and it matches everything. So this is my second tag, and I'll be back in 1 second with my bag topper. Everybody, I'm back, and this is my bag topper. It is from AliExpress, and I will link it for you in the description box. This one's nice because it's double-sided, but because this, I figured one side would be laying possibly, depending on what kind of bag you use. I put a lot of treats, and so they don't stand, the bag doesn't stand up, it lays down. So I only put the pom-pom on one side, But if you're going to add this to a bag that stands up, you could definitely put a pom-pom on both sides. And I just used my my Copic markers. I cut everything out in white. I inked down here with my N0, N1, or N2, N0, and then the colorless blender for his mustache and beard. I did his face and nose and little mouth there with E00000 and 01. And then I used the reds up here, which I believe was R29, 27, and 17 for the hat to give me some shadow and dimension. Absolutely love this bag topper. And if you wanted, and I'm kind of torn because I was thinking about it, but I'm going to use it as a bag topper this time. But you could always cut this out and just cut around here and use it as an accessory to a tag, and put him on the top of a tag, like, say, like this. You know, do something like that with him, so that, you know, he's there like that. And then you would get two, and they would actually be facing the opposite direction, which would be really cool to add to some of your projects. And so that was my thinking with that. Not only could he be a bag topper, but he could definitely be an accessory onto some of your tags. And even a Christmas card, he would be adorable on a Christmas card. So I really think that he's a versatile die, and you could get a lot of use out of him in more ways than just one. He would be, you know, he could go on a card, he could go on a tag. He's a bag topper. So there's a lot of uses for this die, especially for this Christmas season. I think he's a cutie. And I actually did some like him while I was in the hospital. It gave me something to do. But I like how he turned out. I hope you do too. Definitely you could use, I think the next one I'm just going to use paper and not ink it, or not use my alcohol markers, and do glitter paper for his beard and mustache. I think I would like that a lot too. So I hope you like this video. I'll be back in 1 second to share all of them with you one more time, so that you can tell me which is your favorite. I'm back with all 3 of my Christmas tags. Please again let me know which ones that you like, and definitely you don't have to pick one, if you know, because I'm kind of stuck with both of these. I'm not gonna lie. This one I'm okay with, but I really love Santa. I mean, I love Christmas, and you know, especially for my grandson's packages, I really want to do, you know, some Santas on those, because he's a little person, and you know, Santa is a big deal this holiday season for him. So if you could let me know which ones you like, I would appreciate it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would appreciate that. Remember to practice your CPR, craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting. Love you all. Bye.